To whoever this may impact, sometimes our lives have to be completely shaken up, changed, and rearranged to relocate us where we're really meant to be. Sometimes change feels like loss, transformation is scary, and sometimes to discover the best versions of ourselves, we must let go of absolutely everything that's holding us down. Welcome to I Missed Me, your new safe space. I'm excited to form a part of your healing journey. Today we're talking about something that completely shifted the way that I see my life, appreciation. And not in a cheesy, just be grateful kind of way, but I mean appreciation as an actual frequency and as something that changes what and who you attract into your life. Because here's the truth, what you appreciate appreciates. And the moment that you start seeing your life through that lens, everything begins to shift. Appreciation is awareness. So many of us are constantly chasing something in your relationship, a better job, more followers, more recognition, more everything, that we forget to actually see what's already here. You wake up thinking about what's missing instead of what's present. We talk more about what we lack than what we love, and we wonder why life feels heavy or why nothing ever feels enough. The thing is, appreciation is presence, it's awareness, it's choosing to notice. And I know it sounds simple, but it's actually radical, because most of us live on autopilot, running from one goal to another, one validation to the next, never stopping long enough to realize that half of the things that we have now were once things we used to pray for. Appreciation says, I see it. I see the small things. I see how far I've come. I see the way I'm growing, even when it's slow. And the more you notice, the more you attract things that match that energy. Appreciation shifts your frequency. Think about the last time that you felt genuinely grateful. Like, not just saying thank you, but actually feeling it deep in your chest. You probably felt peaceful, content, calm. And in that moment, where you just open, that's the thing about appreciation. It opens you. When you live in a state of lack, you close off, you tense up, you compare, you overthink, you force. But when you're in appreciation, you soften, you stop chasing, and start attracting. You start matching the energy of abundance, not because you're faking positivity, but because you're finally aligned with what's real. Gratitude isn't delusion, it's awareness. It's saying, I have enough right now. And when the universe sees that you treat what you already have with love, it gives you more. It gives you more to love. Relationships mirror appreciation. This one's big because appreciation doesn't just change your life, it changes your relationships. Think about it. When was the last time you felt deeply appreciated? Like someone genuinely saw your effort, your softness, your presence, and said, thank you. It feels magnetic, right? It feels like you want to give even more. And that's what appreciation does. It fuels connection. And that's why I say appreciation equals attraction. Because we're all drawn to the energy that sees us, values us, and celebrates us. The same way you crave that feeling, so does everyone else. So when you start living in appreciation, when you start noticing people, complimenting them, saying thank you, expressing love without fear, you become magnetic. You attract softness because you are softness. You attract love because you radiate it. And that doesn't mean you have to be overly positive all the time. It just means you're intentional about seeing the good, even when life is hard. The way that appreciation rewires your mind is that the brain is wired for survival, not happiness, which means it's constantly scanning for danger, for problems, and for what's missing. If you don't train it to notice beauty, it never will. Appreciation is that training. It's like teaching your brain to look for reasons to smile instead of reasons to stress. And over time, it changes the way that you think. You start catching yourself before complaining. You start saying, this moment is enough. You start feeling safe, not because everything is perfect, but because you trust yourself to see the light no matter what. And that's what draws better things towards you. Energy attracts energy. And appreciation is one of the highest frequencies you can operate in. So what appreciation sounds like in real life? It's not just saying, I'm grateful for my bed, or I love my friends, but it's saying, I love the way that sunlight hits my face in the morning. And I am so lucky to have a friend that texts me good morning. I love that I'm learning to love myself. It's specific, it's intentional, it's soft, it's texting your friend to say, thank you for being you. It's looking in the mirror and saying, I am so proud of you. It's looking at your journey, even the messy parts, and saying, this too is worthy of love. And when you start appreciating the tiny details, you start realizing they were never tiny at all. The truth is, appreciation changes what you attract. People often ask, how do I attract better? And the answer is, by appreciating what's already here. You want love? Start appreciating the love that already surrounds you. Your friends, your family, even strangers who hold the door for you. You want abundance? Start appreciating what you already have. The meals that you eat, the home that you live in, the opportunities in front of you. Because you can't attract from lack. If your energy says, I don't have enough, the universe believes you. But when your energy says, I am grateful for everything that I have, the universe mirrors that. It's not about pretending everything's perfect, but it is about realizing that even in the imperfection, there's still so much beauty. And that kind of energy is magnetic. Appreciation brings you back to yourself. I think the most beautiful part about appreciation is that it grounds you back in the present. So many of us are stuck in two places, the past or the future. We replay what went wrong or we stress about what's next. But appreciation brings you home to the now. It says, this moment matters. I am safe right here. I am grateful for the version of me that made it to today. And once you start living that way, once you start waking up and actually seeing your life, you stop comparing. You stop needing validation. You stop chasing love that doesn't recognize you. Because suddenly, you realize that you already have so much. And that realization changes everything. Appreciation as self-love. You can't appreciate your life if you don't appreciate yourself. So start there. Appreciate your resilience. Appreciate your heart, how it still believes in love after breaking. Appreciate your body, how it carries you even on the hard days. Appreciate your mind, how it's trying its best to keep you safe. You can't attract love, peace, or abundance from a place of self-hate. You attract what you believe that you deserve. And when you genuinely start appreciating yourself, you stop settling for people or situations that don't. Self-appreciation is self-respect, and self-respect is attraction. So here's a daily appreciation practice. If you don't know where to start, here's something simple. Every morning, before you grab your phone, before you scroll, before you even invite the world into your head, take a second to check in with you. Take a deep breath and say out loud, or write it down, 3 things that you appreciate. They don't have to be big. You don't need to write down new car or promotion, but you can just start with, I am grateful for the sun coming in through my window. I am grateful for my bed. I am grateful that I woke up today. Gratitude doesn't start when life becomes extraordinary, but gratitude is what makes life extraordinary. And then, at night, do the same. Thank the day, thank yourself, thank the moments that didn't make sense, but taught you something anyways, and thank the little interactions that made you smile. Thank the lessons you didn't know you needed. And if it was a hard day, thank yourself for surviving it. Because some days, survival is enough. Some days, gratitude sounds like, I made it through. The more you practice this, the more your energy shifts. You'll notice how lighter you start to feel, calmer, more open, and more magnetic. Not because everything in your life suddenly gets easier, but because you start seeing it differently. When your focus changes, your reality follows. You start realizing that the world hasn't changed, but you have. And that perspective changes everything. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the bad, but it is about giving the good a chance to speak louder. Because the truth is, there's always both pain and beauty, chaos and calm. But appreciation helps you remember that both can coexist, that even in the middle of chaos, you still have something to hold on to. So try this. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't reach for your phone, but instead, put your hand over your heart, take a deep breath, and just say, thank you. Thank you for the chance to start again. Thank you for the body that keeps me alive. Thank you for my heart that still loves. Thank you for the lessons that made me softer instead of bitter. And then, carry that energy with you. When you drive, look outside the window and notice how the sky looks different. Every day, when you drink your coffee, notice how good it tastes when you're actually present. When you talk to someone you love, what a privilege it is to be understood. That's what appreciation looks like. It's not performative, it's awareness. You'll start realizing that your life is full of quiet miracles. They've always been there, you just hadn't been looking. You'll notice the way your friends laugh when you say something funny, the way your pet runs to you when you walk into the door, the way your favorite song always finds you at the right time, the way the air smells after it rains, the way your younger self would be so proud of the life that you're living right now. And that's when appreciation becomes attraction. Because once you start seeing the beauty in everything, everything starts to look beautiful. The universe mirrors your energy. And when your energy says, I'm grateful, the universe says, here's more to be grateful for. So if you want to attract better, love better, opportunities better, peace better, start appreciating what's already in front of you. Because you can't attract from lack. You can't manifest from desperation. You attract from contentment. You manifest from faith. You call in abundance by recognizing that it's already here when you live in appreciation. When you live in appreciation, you attract people who appreciate you. You attract opportunities that align with your peace. You attract experiences that feel like home. You stop begging for what's meant for you because it naturally finds you. Because you become what you were chasing. And it all starts with noticing, with saying thank you, even for the smallest, most ordinary things. So wherever you are right now, take a moment, look around, and find one thing you can appreciate right now. Maybe it's the way the light hits your room. Maybe it's the fact that you're breathing. Maybe it's that you're listening to this, which means you still care about growing. And it doesn't have to be deep. Just whisper thank you. Thank you for the breath in my lungs. Thank you for the chance to start over again. Thank you for the reminder that nothing is missing because I am already everything. Thank you for the people who stayed. Thank you for the ones who never left. Thank you for the ones who left. They taught me something too. Thank you for the version of me that didn't give up. Thank you for the peace that's slowly finding its way back. And here's the thing about appreciation. It builds. It builds momentum. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. The more you say thank you, the more reasons you'll find to say it again. And one day, you'll realize that your entire energy has changed. You'll stop waking up with anxiety and start waking up with calm. You'll stop focusing on what's missing and start seeing what's here. And that shift, that quiet internal shift, is what changes your entire life. Because when you start appreciating, you stop searching. And when you stop searching, everything you were searching for finally has room to come in. Appreciation equals attraction. It's that simple and that powerful. And it's not just a practice, it's a way of being. A way of moving through the world with softness. A way of saying, I trust that what's mine won't miss me. Because when you live in appreciation, you're telling the universe, I am ready. Ready to receive, ready to let love in, ready to see beauty everywhere, and you become magnetic. Not because you're trying, but because you're aligned. So today, and every day after this, find something to think, find something to love, find something to see differently. And I promise, your life will start to feel lighter, slower, fuller, softer, and you'll start to realize that peace isn't something you find. It's something you notice. It's been here all along. With love, Mafe. Besties, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to share with anyone that might need to listen. Don't forget that we have a membership where as soon as you sign up, you will receive an I Missed Me hoodie. Plus, you have access to an exclusive episode every single month, printable activities, meditations, monthly challenges, PDF guides, and behind the scenes content. Don't forget to follow I Missed Me on social media, I Missed Me Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to I Missed Me's YouTube channel, I Missed Me Podcast. I will see you guys on our next episode.